Welcome back to Auto Speed's Vibes, your go-to destination for everything bold, futuristic, and packed with driving thrill. Today, we're diving into a family SUV that doesn't just tick boxes, it rips up the rulebook and rewrites the game. Yes, the wait is over. The 2026 Toyota Grand Highlander is finally here, and it's not just a larger Highlander, it's a full-blown reinvention of what a three-row SUV should be. From its sculpted exterior to its luxe-laden cabin, from its hybrid powertrain to tech that seems like it came from a Lexus playbook, Toyota has truly pulled out all the stops. At first glance, the 2026 Grand Highlander is strikingly more elegant and grown-up than its predecessors. Toyota's new design language adds a confident and muscular stance, with a wider grille, LED lighting signatures that stretch with intention, and sharp character lines running along the body. It looks upscale, not just like a bulkier Highlander, but like something in a higher league altogether. Park it next to the 2025 model and it's like placing a polished concept vehicle next to an average crossover. Size-wise, this is where the Grand Highlander truly earns its name. It's longer, taller, and wider than the regular Highlander, and that dimensional boost translates directly to more room where it counts, the third row. Finally, a third-row SUV where even adults can sit without feeling like they've been sentenced to the back row at the kids' table. That's a huge win for families, especially those planning long road trips or juggling growing teenagers. Step inside, and the Grand Highlander delivers a cabin that feels more like a premium lounge than a utility vehicle. Toyota's attention to detail is evident everywhere, from the soft-touch materials to the layered dashboard design that blends digital sophistication with warmth and practicality. The centerpiece is a massive 12.3-inch touchscreen that floats proudly atop the dash, paired with an equally large digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel. It's responsive, it's crisp, and it's intuitive. Finally, a Toyota system that feels as modern as it looks. But Toyota didn't just throw in a big screen and call it a day. The entire interior is re-engineered for comfort, space, and usability. The second-row captain's chairs in higher trims feel first class, with their own climate controls, USB-C ports, and even optional sunshades. In the third row, there's enough legroom and headroom for adults to ride in relative comfort, and that's saying a lot. Even the cargo space behind the third row impresses, something you don't usually say about full-size SUVs without compromise. One of the Grand Highlander's most impressive feats is the way it juggles performance, efficiency, and refinement. Toyota offers it with multiple powertrains, but the real star of the show is the Hybrid Max system. This setup pairs a turbocharged 2.4-liter engine with electric motors to deliver a combined 362 horsepower. Yes, you read that right. This three-row SUV has more power than some sports sedans and delivers it smoothly, confidently, and with a satisfying surge of torque when you put your foot down. Whether you're merging onto the highway with a full cabin or navigating city streets with precision, the Grand Highlander handles it all with grace. It's not a canyon carver, but it doesn't wallow or feel floaty either. Toyota's engineers struck a balance between comfort and control, and it shows. The ride is quiet, supple, and planted. Even the steering has a nice weight to it, not too light, not too heavy. And if you go for the Hybrid Max AWD version, you get extra traction and performance that makes snowy or wet conditions far less intimidating. Fuel efficiency is another highlight, especially if you opt for the standard hybrid setup. While the Hybrid Max prioritizes power, the regular hybrid configuration leans into economy, with EPA estimates hovering in the mid-30s mpg combined. That's remarkable for a vehicle this size and a game-changer for families tired of watching the fuel gauge plummet after every outing. Tech-wise, the Grand Highlander is as connected as they come. Beyond the big displays, you get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, available head-up display, surround view camera system, and even an optional digital rearview mirror that helps you see beyond a packed cargo hold. USB ports are plentiful, 7 in total, and there's even a household-style 1,500-watt power outlet in the rear for camping gear, laptops, or tailgating essentials. Toyota's voice assistant system has also been upgraded, responding more naturally and allowing for hands-free controls that actually work. Safety, as always with Toyota, is a cornerstone. The 2026 Grand Highlander comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, the latest version of its advanced driver assistance suite. That means adaptive cruise control, lane tracing assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, and traffic sign recognition. In daily use, these features don't feel overbearing or intrusive, which is crucial. Instead, they fade into the background, ready to step in if needed without constantly nagging you. Trim levels vary, but all are generously equipped. From the base XLE to the limited and platinum trims, you're getting a serious value proposition. The platinum trim especially feels downright luxurious, with features like ventilated front and rear seats, panoramic glass roof, premium JBL audio system, and advanced navigation with real-time updates. At that level, you could easily mistake the Grand Highlander for a Lexus, except with more room and a lower price tag. Speaking of price, the Grand Highlander starts in the mid-$40,000s, and the Hybrid Max Platinum version climbs into the low $50,000s. And honestly, it's worth every penny. When you consider the combination of space, features, power, and efficiency, there's just not much that can touch it in this segment. Toyota has clearly aimed this SUV at buyers considering the likes of the Kia Telluride, Hyundai Palisade, Honda Pilot, and even entry-level luxury models like the Acura MDX or Lincoln Aviator, and in many ways, it outshines them all. Beyond the spec sheet, what really sets the 2026 Grand Highlander apart is how cohesive the whole package feels. Nothing feels like an afterthought. It's been designed from the ground up to be a full-size family SUV that doesn't just meet expectations, it anticipates needs, solves problems, and brings genuine joy to everyday driving. Whether it's the clever storage cubbies, the ease of access to the third row, or the overall serenity of the ride, it feels like Toyota has been listening very closely to what real drivers want. Even the smaller details deserve praise. The door pockets are deep enough for large water bottles. The climate system adjusts silently and quickly. The cabin lighting has a warm glow that feels almost ambient rather than clinical. And Toyota's build quality, long known for durability and tight tolerances, continues to shine here. Every switch, button, and seam feels thoughtfully placed and built to last. If there's a weak point, it might be that some of the interior design choices still lean toward the conservative side. It doesn't have quite the visual flash of a Palisade calligraphy or a Lincoln Aviator black label. But for many buyers, that understated classiness is a virtue rather than a flaw. The Grand Highlander isn't trying to be trendy, it's trying to be timeless. And judging by how it pulls that off, Toyota nailed the brief. Whether you're hauling a soccer team, loading up for a weekend getaway, or just navigating your daily grind, the 2026 Toyota Grand Highlander gives you room to breathe, tech that works, and power that excites. It's a big SUV that doesn't feel bloated, a family hauler that doesn't feel boring, and a hybrid that doesn't feel compromised. In short, it's exactly what the segment needed. So if you've been waiting for a three-row SUV that finally gets it all right, comfort, space, performance, economy, and style, the wait is officially over. The 2026 Toyota Grand Highlander has arrived, and it's not just raising the bar for family SUVs. It's redefining three-row greatness altogether. Thanks for riding with us on Auto Speed's Vibes. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Toyota's newest masterpiece, make sure to subscribe for more insider looks at tomorrow's most exciting rides. Until next time, drive safe and stay bold.